Welcome everybody to the 2019 U.S. Open semifinals. Longoria Salas versus Rivera Laime. I'm Tim Baggers, joined by LPRT Commissioner TJ Bamba. TJ, this could be an exciting match. We see the drama, we see the lights in action. What's going to happen in this match?
So yeah, this is our #1 seed team, Longoria and Salas, who actually won every event last year, but lost the first event of this season. And then you have Rivera Laime, which are an up-and-coming young team that are just breaking in to doubles and as well as singles. I mean, Rivera was in the quarterfinal singles earlier today. So I like this matchup. It's young, it's exciting, it's a fresh look at women's pro doubles.
And of course, they're facing Longoria and Salas, who have played together for years and years and years and won everything there is to win. This is a big moment, and it'll be interesting to see, as you said, whether the young team can overcome the drama, whereas Salas and Longoria, we've been here before time and time again.
Yes. Yeah, it should be a fun matchup. You know, Brenda Laime and Mazio Rivera are playing very well together, both good doubles players. Laime with great court coverage on that right side, good right side player. And as we saw earlier in the quarterfinal singles match with Maziel, she is an incredible shooter. If she can stay tough and take her shots, you know, they're really going to put a lot of pressure on Longoria and Salas.
Well, you can see Salas and Longoria walking into the court. Waiting to officiate this match is Maria Rene Rodriguez. And this will be an interesting one. We saw a very surprising short match in our first doubles semifinals. The winner of this match will be taking on Herrera and Mejia tomorrow. Mejia and Herrera, as you said, won in Mexico in the first pro stop. They didn't play together in the second one because Mejia wasn't there. So they're waiting. They want to claim this title of U.S. Open champion. Longoria Salas, of course, Laime Rivera say, we want to have a say in that as well.
Right. So now that bass stopped thumping, a little better picture there. But all right, you get a front court view of this match. All right, looks like Maziel Rivera and Brenda Laime won first serve, and that's Laime with the ball.
And a snap of the wrist from Salas earns the side out straight away. We'll see a lot of firepower from Salas in doubles. You can see Laime taking the right side. Two quick points for Salas and Longoria. Salas is a very tall, rangy player, able to pick up a lot of balls. That's a kiss off the sidewall for a half out. That will give Laime some confidence. She's the youngest of these players, certainly the least experienced at this stage. So we have an avoidable hinder given. It's 3 serving 0.
Well, I'll tell you, if you missed our earlier semifinal, it was a fast one. We were really shocked how lopsided the match was. Rivera and Mejia really just Korea and
Yeah, it's a new experience for a lot of these players. And so it takes some adjustment. And it's not just being on the court, it's having the environment too. Oh, Rivera just missed that one, and Laime wasn't ready to receive it. You can see her scrambling to try and get in. Ceiling ball city right now. And a skip from Salas. Don't say that too much. Oh my goodness. Laime takes one in the middle of the court. Replay call. Salas and Longoria will appeal this, and I think they might win this. So one agrees, one disagrees from our line judges. Long rally. Laime got twisted up in the back. You could see it. Wasn't able to hit that front wall, half out.
So Maziel Rivera serving right now to Longoria. Has the lob.
Well, Longoria and Salas walked up as if nothing happened, but you could see Rivera she had no opportunity to swing at that ball. So replay the correct call in that situation. And a skip from Longoria. First point on the board. Let's see if that settles them down.
That was a big skip right in front of her feet.
Half out. 6 serving 1.
Set up on that forehand for Samantha Salas.
Wow, it's still going.
It's still,
no way.
This is a long rally.
Wow.
Leave it to Samantha Salas' forehand, although she had a couple other shots there, as did every other player on that court. Nobody seemed to put the ball away, and there were good gets. And that was, I'd like to see how many actual shots were in that rally.
Good shot, Longoria. They're racing away with this first game. I'd like to see a timeout from Laime and Rivera just to slow the momentum. Okay, we're on the show court. Let's take a deep breath and let's get back in this match. Wide angle pass from Salas, textbook, and there is the timeout.
And we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back.
I'm Holly Scott, I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Seattle, Washington. I've been playing racquetball for about 15 years. My dad started because I didn't like that it helps me travel, to get experience, to do better at racquetball, and in life, they teach you to do things.
All right, time is back in. Hopefully we get a better picture for you. We just did a little reboot of the speed. I act like I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, what did you say, TJ? I don't understand.
Yeah, reboot, like put new boots on. Yeah.
Again, Rivera and Laime just kind of getting caught up in the middle. And it's 10 serving 1. Longoria, Salas, they're not doing anything special. They're just not making mistakes. That's a good shot from Rivera. Long rally, good way to finish it. Let's see if it gives the red team some momentum.
See, I like that high lob serve to Samantha Salas, something that she can't step up and just
hit.
Crush.
Right, and it's hard to control her pace.
Yes, it's something that makes her hit from shoulder high. Even if she hits an overhead, at least it's going to bounce back up most of the time.
She crushes that one into the right corner. Skip ball, Longoria. Rivera and Longoria played each other earlier, and this is the serve that seemed to bother Longoria the most, this kind of half lob Z.
Yeah, it was an excellent serve as long as she didn't hit it too hard that it was coming back off the back wall, because, I mean, you know, you never want to set Paulo Longoria up. So, we apologize if there was any delay in that match. If you had to start and stop again, we were just trying to get a faster speed here, so the match didn't have any lag. Better picture for you.
Half out. So a little bit better from the pair in the back. They're starting to find a little bit of rhythm and starting to get their own a little bit. They've stopped that momentum. And a skip from Salas and a side out.
Still 3 serving 11. Serving team needs to find a way to put some points in the board here in game 1. If you're joining us for the first time this weekend, we are in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota at the Target Center. There's a Lifetime Fitness Center right here on one end of the Target Center. That's where the Timberwolves play.
Laime, you saw what she was trying to do. She didn't execute it, half out. You feel that Laime has to settle down a little bit. She's hitting very high right now. Probably some nerves. Probably trying to do too much against the 1 seeds.
Yeah, and again, she is a young player. I don't know that she's really had any experience at this level on the glass court at the U.S. Open.
Good shot, Rivera. And as you said, she's the shot maker. Laime has to keep the ball deep, keep it in play, wait for her opportunities to win points. Great shot from Samantha Salas. Look at how she went wide angle.
All right, Salas serving. You know, when Salas hits the ball, it just sounds different than the other players. She just hits it that much harder.
Yeah, but here's a great example of where you can win a point without having to hit it too hard. Just guiding it into the front right corner, Rivera, or excuse me, Laime. Well, Longoria wants a court hinder. I don't think she's going to get it. She's going to appeal.
I didn't notice. I'm not saying it didn't, but so she did get it. So it did take a funny bounce off of something up there. So court hinder's just a replay.
Eleven serving 5. Two bounces. You got the best view in the house. Side out 5-11. Rivera skips it half out. That's better from Rivera. She really attacked that early with the reverse pinch. Longoria was kept looking. But that time Longoria says, look what I can do. And she rips a winner into the left corner.
Nice and steady, doesn't hit it too hard. So Salas serving here, 11 serving 6.
Wide angle from Longoria, so smart in doubles. Scrambling forward, look at that footwork to get in position to hit that backhand.
I think she has the tiniest but the quickest feet
on
tour.
Yes, I agree completely. And a mistake from Longoria. Went to the ceiling and just got it wrong.
Yeah.
She mentioned in her interview after her match this afternoon that her shoulder is definitely bothering her. And she said, and I paraphrase, but maybe surgery, maybe not, we'll see.
Yeah, she said when I talked to her before the interview, she was saying that after the U.S. Open, she's going to go see her doctor again, and they're going to decide what to do, what's what.
Well, we hope, regardless the outcome, a quick recovery. Great shot from Samantha Salas. Laime looking down the line. Salas goes with the pinch.
He set up to Salas's forehand.
Replay the right call.
Fans are really involved in this match right now.
Yeah, a lot of people watching. There's a big stadium up behind this show court. You can just see it up there in the darkness. There was an appeal, and appeal was lost by Samantha Salas and Paula Longoria. Good serve. Rivera. Laime just hasn't found her skill set yet.
Yeah.
High lob Z to the right side coming up. And a half out, 12-6. Or a reminder, it was 10-1. And so if, things have stabilized and maybe this first game is out of the window, maybe not. But Rivera and Laime are, okay, we're here. We can play. We can do this. We can battle. That's a great shot from Rivera.
Yes.
Saw the ball come into the middle off that serve. Knew Longoria had to get out of the way. Rivera goes down the left side.
So serving a team just chipping away, getting back into this game 1 point at a time.
But again, Laime hitting the ball just too high. Maybe take some pace off it. Don't try to compete with the power of Salas. Half out. Went for the splat winner, and it was a little too short from Rivera.
But that's a shot she made a lot during that first game against Paolo Longoria this morning in that quarterfinal.
Different court, though, TJ.
Yes.
We're here on the all glass, and it makes a difference. The bounce is different. The visibility is different. And it certainly adds a little bit of, just a variable that some players are used to, like Longoria and Salas, and some are not, like Rivera and Laime. And this is, even regardless of the outcome of this match, great experience for them to be on this show court. It is a semifinal. It is the U.S. Open. Okay, maybe they don't win this match. Maybe they do. If they do, great. If they don't, next year, they've got something in their toolbox to bring out later. We've been here before. We're familiar with this now.
Yeah. There's a comment here about being a Mexico event. This is the U.S. Open. This happens to be a team from Mexico and a team from Bolivia playing against each other. Longoria and Salas are from Mexico. So good matchup here. We will take a little break here as the players have a timeout. And
time
never
in.
mind. No break.
They're ready to go.
All right, we'll stay right here. As you can see, the players walking back in the glass court. You can see that dark green pen ball is tough to see when it's along that glass.
We do want to thank Headpen for their sponsorship of the LPRT.
Well, of course I do.
Good transition.
Headpen pen, the official ball of the LPRT. We're playing with the Pro Pen Green. Penn has been, Head and Penn have been big supporters of the LPRT for a long time, so we are very appreciative of their continued support.
So even though they didn't win that point, there was good communication between Laime and Rivera, how Laime went across to the left side to cover for her partner. There's a good return from Laime cross court.
Longoria got jammed there.
She
off
did.
The side wall, as you can see in the replay here. A little bit of delay there on the replay.
Smart shot from Rivera. Salas pushed forward because she knows how much Rivera likes to hit that pinch. And her opponent said, no, I'm going to go across to the right side where you're not this time. Power from Salas.
Yeah.
What can you say?
The ball just hanging there, ready for her forehand. Laime just losing it off that glass, sidewall glass again.
Beautiful shot from Longoria, and it was right in the middle when she took it. Laime hitting that ball very high, straight down the middle. Again, I think this moment is just settle down, take a few deep breaths. You know, remember your skills, your training. You remember how you got here. Great shot, Salas.
Yeah, game
Takes
one.
the first game.
Yes, goes to Paola Longoria and Samantha Salas. We will take a little break now after this replay of the hand claps. Sorry, we will be right back.
And we're back in, everybody. Yep, slight correction. Thanks to those of you who noticed. Laime plays for Colombia. Glad you're all paying attention. Of course, Salas and Longoria have played for Mexico for many years. The current Pan Am doubles champions. They won earlier this summer. They're first on the court, ready to go. They won the first 15-6. They were up 10-1, and it just seemed to be too much for a little while. And then they settled down. They earned some points. And let's see if it gives them some confidence going into this second game. They certainly have nothing to lose in this situation. They're not supposed to do well against the one seeds, but we've seen some crazy results this week, and we've seen some crazy results today. I mean, our first match of the day, Mejia Herrera. I think memory served me, it was 15-3 Herrera, Mejia, and then 15-4 Herrera. So Mejia closing that one out in the tiebreaker, but it just goes to show you that momentum can really shift between these two games. Playing to 15 is something that the doubles team have done. Longoria just broke her strings. Playing to 15 is something that the doubles teams have done, but in singles, they've been playing to 11. So it was a switch this summer at the start of the new season, going to 15 in singles and doubles.
Yeah, the different scoring can make a difference for some players. Not necessarily in doubles. We've always played 2 games to 15, but in singles, can certainly make a difference for some players.
We're just waiting for Longoria to return with her new racket. course, don't forget, coming up tomorrow, we have the semifinals of singles and the final of doubles. Waiting this match will be Rivera and Mejia. And I know, TJ, those two play really well together. They're very talented. And as you said, in a tiebreaker, they overcame Longoria and Salas in San Luis Potosí just a couple months ago.
Yeah, I mean, these are all good doubles teams. I'm still surprised that the first match was so lopsided in this. You know, you never know if as they switch sides here, Laime and Rivera, you never know what can happen in game 2 as people calm down a little bit.
1-0, better start. As you said, tactical change, you might as well. And what happened is Longoria was trying to take that wrap around that jam serve. Both players were in the middle. Longoria hit through them, but into the floor. That's better from Laime.
All right. I can appreciate being more comfortable on the left side.
TJ, a player in this tournament, was just talking about that before this match. Samantha Salas. In doubles, you often have the team captain, right? Where one player seems to control the point and the other one seems to be the follower. In this case, in doubles, Samantha Salas is the one who is the captain of this doubles team. Longoria sits back, is a little more patient. Salas is the one that dictates play.
Salas just skipped that last point.
Well, Laime just a half step slow. So 0-3 is the score. Good start, though, from Laime and Rivera. This is what they needed coming into game 2. But they have to avoid mistakes like that. You saw the big skip from Rivera. Oh, my goodness.
Let's see if we can get a replay on that.
Well, you see, Laime wanted to take it, but so did Rivera.
But did they both hold up for each other, or was
That's
that
what I thought.
a hold up?
I thought they held up for each other, but good shot, Longoria. Down the left side, another point.
I still feel like Brenda Laime is just not ready yet. She's not low. She's not on the balls of her feet for every rally. You have to be. These shots are coming back, especially from Samantha, too fast.
3 serving 3. Salas ripping one across the court. Laime, Rivera really went for that. Too good from Longoria, showing her class. 4 serving 3. Rivera has power. We talked about it in her singles match. She's a very confident player, as you said, a shooter, and there's a great example, really stepping in and hitting that ball. Oh, but there's a broken ball. See, so it will be a replay.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate for Rivera. We'll say that, someone like Laime, she looks a half step slow, just a little out of sorts. She's also playing the open division, and so she's got matches as well. And you just wonder, maybe she had an hour-and-a-half match. We don't know. Is it a case of it's been a long day?
Yes, but I would also say the other 3 players on that court have played singles quarterfinals in the pro division this morning, and Brenda did not.
Agree with you completely. Oh, so there was an appeal, and the appeal was 1, so it's a half out. I wonder if Longoria hit the ball after the rally. That's a great rally. Snap of the wrist from all of the players. Look at how Rivera finished it. Not textbook, but she'll take it. Okay, that's a great shot.
I know where you're going. Go ahead.
Just Longoria tends to stay deep. Salas covers the pinch on the left side. And so it means that that right side is open a lot. They just have to hit it. Was that accurate?
Actually, no. Actually, my thought was you had 2 players set up in the center of the court. Brenda on her forehand, Maciel a little bit further over to the left side, to the right side, hitting a backhand, and she's the one that took the shot.
And that goes back to kind of that captaincy, right? Of who's going to take the middle shots, who has the better shot making. And then in this case, Rivera is calling off her partner, saying, I've got this. Well, she didn't get the last one. She skipped it. That's a good backhand from Laime. Definitely hitting lower in the second game than she was in the first. Longoria looks like a lob to the left. Point for Longoria.
Yeah, 2 bounce get there from Rivera. So tied up, still 4-4, I believe.
I think that was a point. For serving 5.
Okay.
Little miscommunication between the two. Both of them playing the middle. It's almost like they're trying to play one up, one back, but they're not quite sure how to do it. Soft hands from Longoria, moving her feet quickly. Side out, no points scored.
I'm not exactly sure what happened there.
Rivera just skipped it.
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if she held up or if that was what was going on.
Well, Samantha Salas wants an appeal for something. I think on the backhand, she said she was hitting Rivera, and it was no call by our official Rodriguez. So we'll have an appeal. And you can see the discussion explaining what the problem was. And we have both line judges said we
couldn't see it.
No call. We didn't see either. So call stands, half out. A little shake of the head from Salas. You can see her on the left, not happy. She plays with such intensity.
Yes, she does.
Laime's got to get that ball back. If she's going to improve her game, I think the speed and quickness and power in her game needs to be elevated to compete with the likes of Longoria and Salas.
So 8 serving, 4 serving teams won that first game. The winner here moving on to play Alexander Rivera and Monse Mejia tomorrow evening in the U.S. Open finals, doubles finals.
They did everything right, Laime and Rivera. They got the advantage, and then Rivera just went for too much and skipped it. Longoria and Salas will not skip many balls.
True, I mean, that's why they're #1 and #2 ranked singles players and #1 and #2 ranked doubles players on tour.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, they're playing the very best. Of course, Herrera and Mejia will have something to say about that tomorrow. Ball doesn't make it to the front wall, half out. So Rivera and Laime have opportunities to score points. They're not getting any free points. They're having to earn every one, and right now, they're just, oh, look at this, a little changeover.
Guessing Z serve, yep, into that left side.
Okay, you have to put this away. Oh my goodness. Laime caught on the right wall. We'll take another look. Oh, we just can't see it. It's a replay. Good serve. Excellent return from Longoria. Soft hands, and Longoria raises her left hand. Oh, so easy. Rivera might have been able to get there.
Yeah, I feel like she was a little bit far back on that rally. I mean, that's why maybe Longoria hit an off-speed shot.
Another skip. We've just said it too much this evening from the pair in the back.
Crazy bounce off that side wall. Gets a half out to Longoria.
Wow.
Oh, crazy bounce. Thought it was going to be a setup for Salas.
Great shot, Longoria. It's been some tough rallies, and they're just ending in favor of Longoria and Salas. Wide angle pass from Laime, gets the side out. Let's see if they can string together some points. They have 2 servers. Screen serve. Good decision. The ball passed too close to Laime.
Yeah, so that'll be a second serve. Tough serve. Oh, skip ball.
Well, you said earlier that Rivera was making those. She's not making them now, and I think part of it has to do with it's a different wall. It's glass. It's not cement. The bounce is different.
Yeah, she She had so much success in that first game against Paula Longoria this morning. She was so focused, so aggressive. She kept the intensity up, and she just went for it. Second game against Longoria, she got a little hesitant, and I feel like she's doing that now. So players are taking a timeout. We'll do the same. We'll be back here in just a minute. Welcome back. We're live here in our second semifinal pro doubles match, second game. The serving team down here, 4 serving 11-2, Longoria and Salas.
So smooth, silky smooth shot from Longoria. Takes the pace off it. And, the power players watching, look at how she controlled that. She didn't have to rip it in for a winner. She just took the pace on and guided it in. So smooth. Replay, you saw how wide that was. Oh, we'll have an appeal. Both line judges agree, and I think that's the correct call. I think hope more than expectation from Rivera. Oh my gosh. Not that time, Longoria.
Boy, Salas again set up plenty of time for her to whip that ball into that front left corner. Longoria serving.
Two points away now. 13 serving 4. Longoria Salas can sense the finish line. Looked like a skip.
Yeah, it did.
It did.
No argument from anybody else, so.
No, they gave a point.
Oh, okay.
So match point. And just like that, 15-4.
Match goes to Paula Longoria and Samantha Salas. They move on to the finals of the U.S. Open Pro Doubles. That'll be tomorrow evening. Tomorrow morning we'll have our pro semifinals and singles. Next up on this court, the IRT second doubles semifinal, and you can find that on the IRT network at their website, irttour.com. All right, thank you for joining us live here at the U.S. Open. We appreciate your support of the LPRT. We'll see you again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Time.